Karela Sabji. Here I have about 5 of the bitter melon, which is known in English, and in Hindi we call this Karela, and I'm having 5 of these. So unwanted parts you may want to take off if there's any black dots or anything like that. Make sure you wash this and rinse it nicely. So we'll go to the next step. Next, in your chopping board, you may want to scrape off all the skin using a potato peeler or a knife if you want. So you need to scrape off all this skin here. When you scrape off all the skin, make sure you keep this because we need this for the cooking. Once you get a chance to scrape off the skin, so make sure you keep this because we're going to cook this. This is all the skin. And next what I'm going to do is cut off the top and the edges of the bitter melon, which is the Karela. Next what I have done here is I just opened all the way here with the help of a knife and took off all the seeds. So the seed is optional. If you want, you can cook this. If you don't like it, then it's optional. So I'm going to use at least half of the seeds here with the recipe. Next, what I'm going to do is spread out salt inside out, because this dish or bitter melon is very bitter. So you don't want that bitterness in your dish. So the best way to take it out is you need to spread out salt and rub it inside out and leave it in your counter for at least 10 to 15 minutes. Alright, after 10 to 15 minutes, what we're gonna do is squeeze out all the juice as much as you can, and then if you want you can rinse it one more time because we have a lot of salt here, and then we'll go to the next step. So squeeze out all the juice from here. Next, what I'm gonna do is quickly cut the Karelas here. Next, here I have a small pan where I have a generous amount of oil. So I'm going to deep fry this quickly, not for too long. Alright, so this took me around 3 to 4 minutes to fry this. If your oil is not hot enough, it might take you longer to fry the Karelas. So we'll go to the next step and I'm going to take them out. Next, in a separate dish here, I'm going to add a little bit oil here, about 2 tablespoons, and then we need some crushed garlic. Once you had a chance to saute the garlic for about 40 seconds, I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of ginger. This is fresh ginger. Next I have here is red onions. I'm using about medium size, and I have sliced this. So I'm going to add this as well. I'm going to add a pinch of salt so the onions get cooked faster. Next, I'm going to add my spices. So I'm going to add about half a teaspoon of everything. So turmeric powder, garam masala, coriander powder. I like it spicy. I'm going to add crushed chili, or you can add chili red powder. So I'm going to add crushed chili here and give it a good mix. I'm going to add some seeds and the skin that I saved it here. I'm going to add 1/4 cup of water to this. I'm going to cover the top for about 3 minutes, and then we'll go. What I have is 3 tablespoons of plain yogurt. I have a recipe on this. If you guys like, I'll put it below the video. So I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of plain yogurt to this. Once you get a good mix here, I'm going to add the Karela. Now place your heat closer to low, and we're going to cover the top and let this get well cooked for about another 8 to 10 minutes. Alright guys, so here's the recipe for Karela Sabji, which is the bitter melon, and I'm serving this with homemade roti. You can also serve this with any type of bread you prefer. I have a recipe on roti. I'll put it below the video if you like. Other than that, this dish looks delicious and it was quite easy. Please do give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this recipe. Do share it and do try it. It's delicious, but you have to remember to salt it if you don't want the bitterness. There will still be a little bit bitterness until you get used to it. Other than that, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching.